YouTube and Twitter, um, also known as X. I, Richibus 2, am now no longer making music. Um, I'm focusing on my personal life. Um, I just would like to get back to my roots, and I'd like to work on myself. And I've had a terrific journey with music. Um, it was almost like it wasn't me, you know. It provided me with such a release and um, an alter ego at that. And I'm very, obviously I stand for some of the causes or some of the issues I raise. Um, not just on record, actually, probably all of them. But it's specifically the tone of my music that I am highly concerned with. I'm not saying don't listen to it. I'm just saying be careful. You know, um, I was dealing with a lot at the time, and it was uh, well a psychotherapist once recommended I make music um, to express myself and release my feelings, and I followed her advice, and it worked. It worked while I was in that type of state. But I'm no longer in a state where I could make music. I'm not even in a state where I know how to make music anymore. Um, to be frank, I actually I wouldn't know where to start. Um, who I present as to you today has nothing to do with my recording image, and I would have to make a new image at that. But I've never wanted a career in music. I did win a record contract. I did earn a record contract. Um, some money and a PlayStation 3. Um, but it was never a career I wanted to embark upon um, initially in my life. It was just because I got into a rap battle with someone, and I had to write my first song, and it all took off from there. And then I earned a record contract, um, which served me very well. Um, as abrasive as some of the topics or um, displays are, um, it gained me notoriety. I'd like to shout out to my VTuber Oshi, Namune, Akuma Namune. Shout out to the numbers. Shout out to Barkley, a volunteer musician who works with Namune. Big thanks to that gentleman for encouraging me to make fan art for Namune. Um, I'd like to give a big thanks to Cannabis. Cannabis, the hip hop artist, the hip hop legend. My Oshi. He's who I took my entire style from. Or the main component. The main component of my style is based on Cannabis in music. Production wise, music production, like instrumental production, my production Oshi is Eric Sermon. Big shout out to him and Def Squad. Um, um, Buster Rhymes, my first favorite artist. Um, my first favorite artist in hip hop, actually. I think before that, my favorite artist was Jamiroquai. To be fair, but My first favorite hip hop artist, Busta Rhymes. I also modeled my style after Busta Rhymes. Also, Keith Murray from Def Squad. Shout out to Keith Murray. Another Oshi there. Shout out to Maya Harrison. My first celebrity crush. And she's a fantastic musician. Um, yeah. Shout out to Amy Winehouse. Um, she was a great person, a great musician, very talented, very based. Um, Shout out to Baker the Legend. Um, he's been very supportive towards me. He's checked in on me sometimes. As also as a Can I Bus. Oh, I'd like to also shout out to Chuck D from Public Enemy. I met Chuck D once. He's a lovely guy. So inspiring. He lived up to all the hype. Don't believe the hype if they say Chuck doesn't meet it. you know, um, yeah. Oh yeah, Baker the Legend. He's my favorite gospel artist. Um, Shout out to Ice JJ Fish. I based one of my projects after him. Um, Shout out to other celebrity crushes, like A. Marie, Whoa Vicky, um, Kelly Rowland. I can't remember everyone right now, unfortunately. Um, yeah, guys, it's been a really splendid ride. You've made me feel very welcome. Um, thank you very much, guys. Um, and if you want to know if I'm happy, I was actually sitting here. I was actually standing here, crying. About 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago. I nearly cried for a second time as well. I'm very happy, guys. Thank you. You mean a lot to me, guys. It's your guy, Richard Too.